Right, so this is a goblin fanatic. I'm going to do the flesh on it. I've already done the black. It's just a quick coat. There's some patches and that. It doesn't matter, that'll get fixed in a bit. But I'll show you my paints that I'll use for this now. I'm kind of lucky here because being an old gamer, I still have some of my old paints. So I've got the original Goblin Green here. Really good paint. It's I think the equivalent on the Games Workshop range is Warboss Green. So that's good. That'll be the base coat. And then I will be applying an Orc Flesh wash. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I'm sure the contrast paints will work out about the same. They're just acrylic ink at the end of the day, and I've been using acrylic ink since the 80s, so there we go. And then I will be using scale 75 Goblin Flesh as my first highlight. And then, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's it, Vallejo Game Colour. Livery Green, that'll be my final highlight. So these are brilliant wee models. I used to play Night Goblins, Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Oh, 8 to 9, I'm going to say. So building this army, this Gloomspite Gits army, it's a bit just a romantic trip down memory lane for me. The new models are fantastic. I do miss some of the old metal models though, but these are brilliant. The poses are incredible. They're a bit fragile though, you know, so you gotta have to be careful when you're playing. Even when you're painting, you know, when I was doing the black on that, it was bending even just with the slightest touch of the brush, so you just have to be really careful with them. They're lovely. Really good. Really good. Right, we'll make us start. A wee bit of Goblin Green to start off with. Look at that. I've had that. I've had that since, I want to say 93, 94, and it's still fresh. Brilliant. Now, this is a broken toad brush. I ain't dipping that in there. This is so good to see these guys back up, and once this lockdown's finished, I think I might just treat myself to a full set. The best brushes I've ever used. Right, I might just get an older brush to put some paint out here, because I ain't wrecking a broken toad brush. So, just a wee bit. There we go. A wee bit like that. Shut that. Preserve it. Bit of water there just to... Right. Lick the brush. And here we go. A wee bit of water on it, just thin it down a little bit. And just put it on. It doesn't matter if you make any mistakes at this stage, because as you go along you just tidy it up. You don't want to make mistakes, but it happens. I'm a human, and you get to my age, you start getting a bit blind and things happen. I just love that colour. Look at that against the black. Doesn't it just show up really, really well? And normally I would be at my wee desk painting, but I don't really get the daylight there. I have a good lamp and that, but I like to paint in daylight, so I've moved the stuff onto the table right next to the window so as I can use as much of the daylight as possible. You can't beat daylight for painting. Just my personal opinion. Now, a few people have asked me about the cloaks and all, the robes and that, and I'll maybe do a video later on how I do that. It's just a basic, really easy job. But the paint I use is the old Citadel Moody Blue. A lot of you older guys will remember that for one of the original paint sets. It's fantastic paint. It's one of the, it was like a bog standard colour for your night goblins back in the day. So I'm really pleased to still have it. Now I've been looking at all the conversion charts, trying to find the paint that you can get now that's most suitable, and I'll be quite honest with you, it's the one paint that just doesn't seem to be showing up anywhere. So I don't know, any sort of dark blue with a wee bit of tiny bit of white in it would probably work, but really struggling to get an answer to that one. So if anybody knows, give us a shout, because this army is wiping my only surviving pot of Moody Blue out. I'm saying in the title, they paint these quickly, but these fanatics, you only get 5 in a box, so I'm taking a little bit more time and care with these than what I would do the Grot box set, because they're just like mad painting. So it's just the same idea, but you just speed it up for that. These fanatics they're actually a wee bit more detailed, I think. Yeah, up there. Ooh, that's going to be a gentle. And I hit the black right in the cock there. I've just got to soup that off because it's quite thin. There we go. The ears. I see a few folk paint these and they forget the ears, because you get some of these cocks and they have like little horns coming out them, and people, it's quite an easy mistake to make. I've done it myself. You know, you paint them like a bone colour, And then you go back later and you go, oh, no, their ears. Now, when you're doing the mouth, you might be tempted to paint the mouth black so you can get a nice contrast on the teeth. Didn't bother. The wash will sort that out. Just paint the whole face with the green. Right, so that's that. Just a sec. There we go, just nice and simple like that. Easy peasy. Okay, that's the all base coated and it's all dried and whatnot. So now I'm going to put on the orc flesh wash. This will be nice and quick compared to the last one. And just some up there. And just throw it on. I've always liked putting on an ink wash. It's lovely. All the wee grooves show up in that, lovely shadows going in it. You see what I mean about the mouth? You know, it makes the mouth really dark, so he's getting painting the mouths black. It's just taking up more time. That's him done. I'll just do the rest of them because it takes just a couple of seconds each model. Too much on that. You'll get pulling on them and that. It doesn't really matter so much with this colour, I don't think. I mean, if it worries you, you can just get a damp brush and just take off any excess or that. Just take the pulling away. But I don't mind it on some of the models if it pulls in the right place. You're going to be putting a lot of highlights over the top of it anyway. Oh, batch painting, eh? Lovely jubbly. It's alright when you're doing 5 and you're doing 20 at a time. It's the wash is one of the best parts because it's over and done with quick. You put the base colours on by hand. I used to like the airbrush for that, for the base colours. I've not got the airbrush anymore. I might buy another one later on in life, I don't know. It was a good handy tool. A lot of folk go, oh, you're cheating using an airbrush. Utter nonsense that is. The same people that say you're cheating are the same people that were using a canny spray for their undercoats and whatnot. It's the same, exact same thing. There's no such a thing as cheating, it's just another tool in your toolbox. I used an airbrush for a Land Raider. It's nice, but is it not cheating? Who wants to paint a Land Raider with a brush? Yeah, all the highlights and the rusting and the paint chipping and the small details of that. Brilliant, go in with the brush, eh? That's what I used to do, but you know, for the big areas and that, you can't beat the airbrush for a nice flat coverage. You didn't want brush strokes on a Land Raider. Oh, maybe you do. Yeah, I've convinced myself I'm definitely going to get another airbrush at some point. I painted a Roman army, and I used the airbrush for the undercoat, and the first coat, the red. I just sprayed the whole area with the red, and it saved me so much time. And I painted the rest of the army by brush, but it just saved me so much time. You know, rather than sitting there with a wee brush painting each individual clock and shirt sleeve and whatnot. It was just like massive. It was just boosh, and the whole army was undercoated and base coated in seconds. And it left me loads of time to sit and concentrate on using the brush for armour and whatnot. So there you go, that's them washed. I'll just let them dry and then we'll go in and do the first highlight. Right, so that's everything dry. I'm going to go in with this now. This is the scale 75 stuff. It's a great colour, but it's actually quite a thin, translucent paint, and it's not the greatest, in my opinion. The scale 75 stuff, I love the range. The flesh set and the black and white set are incredible paints. I mean, I use the scale 75 black for the coats in that on the goblins. You get such a flat matte finish. It's beautiful. But these ones, I've not been that impressed so far. But the colour is really intense. It's really nice. I'll just put a wee dot of that on there. Now, it's very thin paint, so I don't want to thin it down too much. I mean, it really does. It really does become almost like see-through. So let's see. See, if you look at that in the brush, you can hardly see it. Like this, something like that should hopefully be okay. I'll just take this one. So, as you can see, the wash is dried down. It's very dark now. The goblin green's darkened away. So what I do there is I just don't go right up to the edges. Just, see how that paint just breaks away like that? It's just not good. Don't like it. But I'm still painted the rest of them, so we'll have to go with it. It does dry a bit better though, it doesn't dry so patchy. It's quite annoying in the brain when you see it wet like that. And you don't want to cover the whole area. I mean, the bigger areas you kind of have to, but you want to leave bits so as the shadows of the wash show through. Look at the light changing because the clouds went in front of the sun. It's quite annoying. That's where the lamp comes in handy. Just a wee thin coat, and I'm not really going to do the undersides too much because I want it to leave that more shadowy. It dries in okay. In the face, I like do the whole sort of sides of the nose, and definitely the top ridge of the nose, because that's got to be one of the most prominent highlights, that is. And the cheeks. The ears. I wouldn't do the inside of the ear though. Maybe a little bit of it, but not much. Don't really want to take away from that lovely shadow that you've got inside the ear from the wash. And the leg, the knee, be really bright. Maybe just a wee bit on the shin there, not much. There's a wee bit inside, I want to just pull that in there a bit. Yeah, that needs to be brighter. Just the knuckles. And that's it. There's just one more highlight to do on that, and then the flesh is, for all purposes, done, you know, once the eyes go on. Now, you don't have to use different paints. If you looked at my previous video when I'd done the purple on the bases, you'd take like your goblin green, just use an off-white, and for your first highlight, just add a tiny bit of white to the goblin green, just so it's like the same colour but just slightly lighter. And then for the final highlight, you just add a wee bit of goblin green to a dot of the white, so as it's like mostly white, but and then build it up that way. But I like the luminous look that these colours give. Right, so I'll dod on and do the rest of them, and then when they're dried, I'll come back and we'll do the final highlight. Okay, now on to the final highlight. I hope that's the guy next door finished with the hedge trimmer now. I was going to stop the video, but I'd already started painting, so I had to keep going with it. So now we've got to use a little bit of this livery green for Vallejo game colour. It's beautiful highlight, this. Look at that. It's like brilliant. It reminds me of the old snot green, if anybody can remember that. No snot green. Billows green. It was a brilliant highlight for orc flesh back in the day. Right, so as you can see, I don't know if you can see very well or not, that's dried okay. So with this, just the bridge of the nose, Where's the nose? Backs of the ears there like that. Maybe a wee tiny wee bit on the chin there. Just a wee bit. Just got to wipe some of the excess paint off of there. Skim across the knuckles. And sorry, still too much paint on. And just sort of pull it back. Just pull it back off there. Like so as it's not the, that's the thing with it. Skim across the knuckles. Pull it back off just a little bit. Just a wee bit on the top of the muscle on the arm there, just a gentle highlight, just a little bit, not much, a bit there. On the toes, bridge of the foot. Come across that wee bit of nose there. There's a wee bit of raised lip on the nose there, so it's perfect. A bit there. Anything that's just sort of sticking up above the rest, just a highlight, nothing much. And that's it done. Nothing to it at all, it looks great. Stands out. I mean, you see the difference between the two? Visually right. I'm going to crack on and do the rest of them. Thanks for watching. Sorry it took so long, but is what it is.